So I talked this morning about my lack of cranberry sauce for my our goose Thanksgiving dinner. And I don't know if Aura likes cranberry sauce. I know Garland used to love it, and it was a staple in his diet, even not Thanksgiving. But since I don't like the actual berries, but it occurred to me that on our walk today that I have light cranberry juice that I use for my Cosmos. And so I am at this very moment starting to try to reduce some of my light cranberry juice, which is got sucralose in it, which is Splenda, and not aspartame, which is equal, because you can't heat equal that way, but you can heat Splenda. So this is my attempt at making myself some cranberry jelly, and maybe Aura will like it too. I mean, if I like it, maybe Aura will like it. Dennis isn't big on cranberry, so we'll see. But hey, needs must. I'll keep you posted. Okay, I reduced it quite a bit, and I put in quarter of a pack, not even a quarter of a pack of Knox gelatin in there. It tastes, yeah, it's going to give the hint that it might be cranberry sauce. Even if it works, it's not going to be great, but it'll be a little something something to have on the side of our goose, and it won't be a lot because it reduced down a lot. So we shall see. It's going in the fridge now.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy birthday, Allison. Allison doesn't watch this. It's Thursday, November 26th, 2020. Good morning. Cheers. And it's Thanksgiving, and somehow we're both sleeping late today. So, luckily, the only thing we have to do is make dinner. Thanksgiving dinner. But it's just for the three of us. But it's still going to be pretty fancy, because we're having goose. We're having goose. Goose with sausage and apple stuffing, mashed cauliflower, and broccoli with cheese sauce. And jellied cranberry juice. I have no idea. I'm a little bit afraid. I tasted the juice. It smells a little bit like, you know, cranberry juice cocktail white, which is what the reason I even have this is because I use it for my Cosmos, my keto friendly Cosmos. So it'll be just enough for Aura and me. I don't even know if she likes it. I know Garland did. It was one of his things, but I don't know about Aura. I don't think Dennis will eat it. So anyway. And tres leches cake for dessert. Dennis made that yesterday. I'm excited to taste that. It's going to be good. You know, I have to straighten up a little bit, but not tons. So we'll just be having dinner today. Just kind of like how Thanksgiving normally is. And we'll have Aura here with us. And I'm hoping after I'm done filming this, I'm going to text Jason. And hopefully we'll be able to Skype with Jason and Allison, get to sing her happy birthday and see the girls, but we'll try to do that after Aura comes so that she can see them too. Can you guess what I did yesterday? Can you guess what I did yesterday? I put the buttons on my sweater, finally. This is the sweater I knit this summer. But in pieces from the Amy Herzog class that I was worried was going to go away when Blueprint got bought. It's got a little extra, feels like a little extra something going on here. But if I wore it open as a cardigan, it would, you wouldn't even notice that. So anyway, I put the buttons on. I have a new sweater. It's finished. I already put it on my podcast as a finished item, even though it wasn't finished. But I could have put it on again. They won't even remember. How long ago has it been since I did a podcast? A month and a half, I think. I'm soon going to do one. I also worked on Christy's boxy yesterday, and I finished it 2 times. And I'm planning on finishing it for the 3rd time today. Well, the first time, the neckline was too tight. I could barely get it over my head. But that's not very boxy-like. And when and it was just, wasn't right. I made it too tight around the neck. So I took that out. And of course, I had bound it off. I took that out, and I made it looser. And I bound that off. And it was too loose. So now I'm in the middle of making it just right, I hope. But I had to go to bed. So it's not finished at the moment, but it was finished last night. Kind of. I guess it's not really finished if I'm going to take it out. But that's exciting. So I will finish, probably, I'll finish it tonight, and should even have time to block it. Hey you. Hey you. Oh, now it's not so easy to... This is a heavy tripod. Are you going to say good morning? No? You're just going to stick your head under the table? You're just going to come over here? Was Pearl getting ya? There she is. There's Pearl. Was Pearl getting ya? So anyway, I'll finish that and I'll be able to block it. So I'll show it to you tomorrow. I'll give Christy warning. If she doesn't want to see it, she can look away. Not that it's a surprise or anything. She's been watching me make it on Sunday nights for the last few weeks. So I'll do that, and then I'll put thumbs, little thumbs. I mean, they are fingerless mitts I'm making for Rich, so the thumb only has to be this long, because it's just going to come up to here. It's only 1 knuckle. It won't take me long. I just have to do it. And then both of their gifts will be done. Yay! Then I have to finish Janine's, put her sleeves in, and do her neckline just right. And then I'll be done with all my Christmas presents. So that's the plan, and I'm going to be done well in time to be able to mail everything. And then I'm just going to do decorations and something for myself. I had a couple things to show you yesterday, but because I was so lazy and wasn't doing my video down here, I didn't show you. The day before yesterday, I showed you my Stitchers GPS. And I went and I put it next to my chair where I knit, and went in and edited my video and heard something when I came out. And Maisie thought, oh, she has something cool. Luckily, I haven't taken it out yet, but it doesn't look like the actual things were injured. It was just the cardboard instructions, which, oh, tiny little injury there on the... She doesn't want me measuring things, apparently. The other day I got up and went in the bathroom and came back and she was chewing on the remote. Luckily she is not nearly as destructive as her sister was when she was chewing on everything. So she didn't get very far, but she didn't have it very long either. And she didn't ruin the remote. Pearl ruined the remote. I put a picture of it on Instagram. Did you know there are like 75 pieces to a remote? That's an exaggeration. 45. Yeah. Crazy. Oh, this angle you get poinsettias from both sides. Am I doing the light thing? I don't think so. The other thing I had to show you was that my first knit crate came. When you sign up for knit crate, they send you that month's. Even if you sign up on the last day of the month, you still get the month you sign up. So I did. And I got it in the, environmentally friendly packaging. which was cheaper. And so they don't give you the pattern and everything. They just give you this card, and then I have to go to their website to get the pattern. And the pattern is for this hat and hat. I think they have a pattern for knitting and a pattern for crochet. So that's the hat. It looks like a color work hat. It's cute, but I don't think I'm going to do color work. But what they gave us is 50-gram skeins, 4 50-gram skeins. So this knit crate costs $25. So I got 200 grams of worsted yarn. Now this is their yarn, which, you know, but those are beautiful colors and they go really well together, and it's 200 yards, so it's 200 grams. Each of these has 100 yards in it. So this is kind of an Italian theme. This is Titian. This is Fresco. This is Venezia. And this blue, which is washing out. It's a bluer blue. It's looking pretty gray on my phone. This is Michelangelo. It's looking pretty gray on my phone, but it's actually a light blue. And this navy is a little brighter. So the color's not great here, but and you know, and you can't. I don't know if you can see the contrast. This is, my sweater's a little on the green side. This is blue, but anyway, and a pen. I apparently put a little tchotchke in, and I got a pen this month. So anyway, I'm pretty happy with that. 200 grams of worsted weight. And you have some kind of a program where you can go and buy more of the yarn, which makes complete sense because they're selling their yarn. So, you know, they're going to want you to go buy more if you want a sweater's quantity. So I'll have to look into that. I don't want to buy any more of this, but it's possible that I would in another time. So I have to look into Knit Crate more, but I'm very happy with this, and it feels like it was definitely worth $25. Now see, I picked this one up. Oh, this is the gray. See, this is the gray. It's a very light gray. Maybe this looks blue now. It's a little brighter than it looks. But anyway, I've been saying I want to make hats, and I don't think I want to make a color work hat, but just because I don't want to make color work doesn't mean I can't use 4 colors in a hat. And 200 grams, 400 yards, I could make a hat and mittens or a small cowl. And it seems like lovely yarn. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm happy with that Knit Crate, so I'm not canceling yet. Not like the first time I signed up for Knit Crate, hated my package and quit right away. But like I said before, you know, you can't quit in time to not get the second package. You can, but not if you wait to see your box. You can't, you know. So I got a second box, and I like the second box. But I think it was a different owner when I was doing it before, and they were not selling their own yarn. They were doing like Yarnbox did, and you know, different sellers. So it's possible that. And it sounds like they have a Mrs. Crosby box, quarterly Mrs. Crosby box, and they have a quarterly Malabrigo box, something like that. So they don't only sell their yarn, but it's a limited range of specific dyers that they get their other yarns from. So. Anyway, I'm very happy with this yarn, and I said I need solids and basics, and I don't have a lot of. I have sweaters quantity of yarns in DK and worsted, but I don't have. I have a few odds and ends, mostly from Yarnbox and other places. So adding some solid pieces here and there. work for me. Anyways, I'm happy with it, and so I'm keeping it till I'm not happy anymore. These are the earrings I told you about that I got from Christy. I'm pretty sure you have seen these before. I think I wore them very early in the earring parade. So these might be a duplicate, but aren't they fun? I actually have a stopper. Hey, get your paw off my sweater, you. You were just outside, you. Take this. There's my girl. There's my girl. Yeah. This new tripod is really heavy. It can go, the legs of the tripod can go down. So it can sit on the floor. And so Dennis says, you can sit on your chair and do it. You don't even have to be at the table, which is true. I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, the earrings. I have the little stoppers. Aren't they cute? They are handmade. I love the stuff Christy has bought me. She has such great taste. But I'm excited for my present this year. Last year, as you might recall, she gave me a new introduction and music for my podcast. And this year she's giving me a revised introduction for my podcast and an introduction for my CoronaVlog. That's what I'm getting for Christmas. I'm very excited. Well, my look is so different now than it was. I was so red. And so she says, you need a new one. I'm like, yay! So I'm excited about that. I'm assuming I'm not getting new music because I love the music, but I have. So that's what I'm getting for Christmas from her. But 1 year for my birthday or Christmas, I got earrings. So that's that. So it's Thanksgiving. And there's such a crazy world out there. And I'm very grateful that we're able to have Aura over for Thanksgiving. Aura's in our bubble now. She goes outside of our bubble more than Dennis and I do. She visits her cousin. And her cousins. She has a couple of cousins that she's very close with that she hasn't seen a lot in the past few years. And one of them, Sarah Ann, her husband Vernon died on November 7th last year, which is the day that Garland died this year. So they share the anniversary, the deaths of their husbands, same anniversary. But she doesn't see them very often, or she hasn't in the past, and she's gone down to visit them a couple times during Corona. So she goes outside of our bubble a little bit, but other than that, we're all in the same bubble. So we feel very comfortable having her over for Thanksgiving, and we have had her several times in the past 2 weeks. Vicki left a week and a half ago. She left on Tuesday morning, and it's Thursday. So a week and a half ago, and we've had her. This will be the third time she's over for dinner, and we've gone over once to visit with her at her house, besides odds and ends stopping in for something. So we've seen her quite often, and she's in our bubble. So she's coming for Thanksgiving dinner. I'm hoping we can Skype with Jason and Allison and the girls today. I didn't see anything from Christy saying that she's put together a Zoom meeting for the family, as she has other times, but I have to check my email, because if she did that, that would be great. We could do that. But either way, and I'll text Christy and see if she and Rich want to say hi, but try to do all that stuff after Aura's here, so that she's here for the visits. So that's what today is. Today is all about being thankful. And I'm very thankful. I can't imagine how my Corona life would have been if I didn't have you guys. It sounds so weird because I'm sitting here talking to my phone, but I'm not really. I'm not. I'm talking to you. And it has been such an important part of the last 9 months, 8 months, however long it's been. 244. This is vlog 244, right? Something like that. How important it's been to me, and I cannot tell you how grateful I am to have you guys in my life. And I'm so happy to be able to have my coffee with you, and I cannot tell you how grateful I am. And I'm thankful that none of our family, nobody I know, only one person I know of, actually, who I don't know well, but who's an important person, but has gotten corona. So it's raging, but we've been very, very careful. And, you know, but it's hard. My niece Ella, who I made the green boxy for, she's a sophomore in college. She's been quarantined, I think, 3 times because she has been with people who had corona or whose family had corona or something, and she had to quarantine. So she's been safe, knock on wood, but you know, it's what's happening. So anyway, I'm so grateful for you guys, and I'm so grateful that we're able to have Thanksgiving with Aura. I'll give my parents a call and wish them a happy Thanksgiving. We didn't get to see them this year. So I don't know if I told you where my parents live, the indoor protocol means you can only visit for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So my dad says, I hate for you to drive 3 hours to come and visit us for 20 minutes and drive 3 hours home. So 6 hours round trip for a 20-minute visit. But I can imagine doing that, you know. I can imagine doing that because at some point you want to lay eyes on him, you know. And I don't know. Tell him to bring his Nook and maybe we can figure out how to put Skype on it or something. They're not into the internet world. I mean, my dad has a Nook and he can get on the internet, but that's it. You know, they don't have email. They don't even have email. It's like my cousin said, I want to send pictures. Her daughter got engaged. I want to send Katie's engagement pictures to your parents. How do I do that? I said, you print them out and put them in an envelope. They don't have email. Yeah. So anyway, I won't be seeing them for Thanksgiving, but they're safe and comfortable and being well taken care of, and so that's good. So anyway, in this time of reflecting on being grateful, I am extremely grateful. I'm healthy and I'm, you know, living a good life with my puppies and looking forward to decorating for Christmas in the next week or so. And I'm really grateful, but having you guys has made it so possible for me to survive this relatively sanely, and I do thank you so much. So I wish you all I wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving, even if you're not in the United States, because of course, you know, we're it's all about us. I hope you have a wonderful day, regardless of whether you're in the United States or not, and even if you're not in the United States, you know that I am so thankful to have you in my life. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone else. And I hope you have an amazing day and lots of yummy leftovers. And I will see you tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe and stay sane.